Do you believe that I have a lab tech that worked in an all-women's hospital in the United States who went to school for 4 years for parasitology, so she does have an understanding of parasites and what she is looking for. The results that she was finding in these women coming in with UTIs, urinary tract infections, was showing parasitic larvae. She was putting them in her report, and the doctor of the lab was removing them from the reports. So these women with urinary tract infections was never getting properly diagnosed in the United States. See, they're not allowed to tell you if you have parasites. No, the CDC and HHS does not allow that. Because if you actually found out what ailed you and got cured, got the proper treatment, you wouldn't need your doctor. You wouldn't need your big pharma pills anymore. She will be part of the documentary to blow the whistle on what the truth is. Parasites are very common, and most people have them.
We will keep their lives short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water as well as in the air. They will be covered in poisons wherever they turn. The soft metals will make them lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many funds, and yet we will give them more poison. Chemical poisons will be absorbed through the skin of idiots who believe that certain hygiene and beauty products presented by great actors and musicians will be eternal youth to their faces and bodies, and through their thirsty and hungry mouths we will destroy their minds and systems of internal organs, reproduction. However, their children will be born as disabled and deformed, and we will hide this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything around them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We have to be ingenious in distributing the poisons because they can see far. We'll teach them that poisons are good, with funny pictures and musical tones on TV. Those who are looking for them will be helpful. We will enroll them to push our poisons. They will see that our products are used in film, and they will get used to them, and they will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that we are helping them. We will start earlier when their minds are young, and we will target their children with what children love most: sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that kill their minds and steal their future. And when their ability to learn has been affected, we will create more drugs that will make them sicker and cause them other illnesses, for which we will create even more drugs. We will make them docile and weak before us by our power. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come for us to help, we will give them more poison. We will focus our attention on money and material goods so they never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, so that they are never one with the unity of all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. And if they refuse, we will find ways to implement technologies that alters the mind in their lives. We will use fear as a weapon. We will establish their governments, and we will establish opposition within them. We will own both sides. We will always hide our goal, but we will continue our plan. They will do the work for us, and we will prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs, and our blood, it must be pure because it is. We will make them kill each other when they oppose us. We will keep them separate from unity through dogma and religion, and we will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will guide them kindly and let them believe that they are guiding themselves. We will instigate animosity among them through our factions. When a light shines among them, we will extinguish it by mockery or death, whichever suits us. We will make them tear their hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this using hatred as our ally, anger as our friend. Hatred will completely blind them, and they will never see that in their conflicts we will be their leaders. They will be killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbours as long as we see that they are against us. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. We will repeat this until our ultimate goal is achieved. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger, and we will give them images and sounds. We will use all tools we have to achieve this. The tools will be provided by their work, and we will make them hate themselves and their neighbours. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that we are all one. That he must never know. They must never know that colour is an illusion. They must always believe that they are not equal, and drop by drop by drop by drop we will advance our goal. We will take over their lands and resources and wealth to exercise control over them. We will trick them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they have. We will set up money systems that will shut them down forever, keeping them and their children at debt. When we band them together, we will accuse them of murder and present a different story to the world because we own all media. We will use this media to control the flow of information and their feelings in our favour. When they rise up against us, we will crush them like insects because they are less than that.
Took off one of their heads, and it kind of ripped my nose open just a little bit, but a lot of Parasite came out. But I just got my nose to stop bleeding by putting electrical tape because Band-Aid was not going to work, and it was really pouring. So now I just want to look and see what I might have. Might have came out with some of the blood. Let's get some lighting going here to where I can see everything. So just drops of blood coming out my nose. Is that for blood running through the sink? Look at that. Does that look a little odd for blood to be dripping out your nose and hitting the sink as you're pushing out parasites? I'd say so. I don't know. I've never seen anybody's blood trickle out of their nose and do that. Right there. Look that dimensional, multi-dimensional, right? Look at that. Look at that. Spine, 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 spine. See those little spines? You see those little spines right there? Oh boy. Right. see where I'm getting with this? Do you see how three-dimensional this thing looks? Look, this is a screwdriver. If it's blood, why don't it just run on down to the drain, right? Look at this. Why didn't it just run on down to the drain if it's just blood, right? If it wasn't some kind of this fucking world parasite that I've been trying to talk to people about it, I mean, it makes me sound fucking batshit crazy. So I just don't do it no more. So that is pretty fucking amazing. Pretty. It's got my attention. Put it that way. It's got my fucking attention. Wouldn't you say? I would say so. So I don't know, you know, drop a little bit of your blood into a sink and see if it does this. And get back to me on that, because I'd like to know if it's just me or if this is just a common thing. This is a standard, common way to bleed at the top of your nose, through the skin, where these gray worms live inside your sinuses, that you have live ones in captivity, but the ones you cut their heads off when they stick out the top of your nose, this is what happens. Not only do you almost bleed out from the smallest little nick in the top of your nose, but there's all kinds of anomalies that are noticeable. Get your attention right from the get-go. Certain patterns that duplicate and they keep returning every day in different ways, certain patterns, certain symmetries, and certain characteristics, certain linguatula, pentastomida, arthropod, helmet, crustacean, and this is the tissue, the paper towel I had that I was just putting over the wound to stop the bleeding so I could get some tape on it and not bleed out.